Hi. In this problem, I'm going to give you a sample of how you're going to do your homework for today. In this problem, what you're trying to do is you're trying to find the charge on one of the elements in a compound, and at the end of the problem, you end up writing that. And so taking a look at this, the problem says that you have a compound made of one atom of calcium and one atom of oxygen. And it tells you as a hint, remember that you know already from last week that the ionic formula for calcium is Ca2 plus. You found that out in a problem you worked last week. So now it asks you to write the formula. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to write the formula. And I know I write calcium first. It's the metal side. It's the left side of the periodic chart. And then I write oxygen second. It says I have one atom of each. So I've written one atom of each. So I am done with that. Next, I need to put my cursor down here, and then I'm going to insert a drawing for calcium oxide. We got to remember that calcium is a +2, so we are going to make that drawing, and we are going to insert it. So I'm going up to Insert, I'm going to Drawing, I'm going to New, and when this comes up, I'm going to be able to go to Scribble, and we're making calcium oxide. I'm going to make calcium as a square. And so there is my calcium. And I'm going to make oxygen as a circle. So there is my circle for oxygen. All right, now, if I remember from that page or from last week, calcium is a +2. You don't have to memorize all these charges. That's okay. But you do have to look back on your sheet to know what those charges are. So calcium is a +2. And then oxygen, it must, because in every compound, the charges are equal. Compounds are neutral, all right? They aren't already charged up. If I take a bunch of calcium oxide, it's just going to be sitting there as a white powder. It's not going to be having a whole bunch of attraction for sticky tape, for example, because it has a charge. So it's neutral. And therefore, this oxygen, since there was 2 positive charges overall on the calcium, then there must be 2 negative charges overall on the oxygen so that they equal out and they're neutral. And now I can go back to my page. So I hit Save and Close. There is my compound. And now it asks me one more thing. It says, write the ion formula for each ion. So I'm going to go down here. I know that calcium is a +2. Sorry, a 2 plus would be more proper. And so there's my 2 plus. I need to make that as an exponent. Yes, you should be making these as exponents. Now I go to Control Period. That makes it as an exponent. I make Control Period again so that my cursor gets large again. I need to write oxygen or oxide because it's the end of the formula. There's my oxygen. I know that it is a 2 minus. And so there's my 2 minus. Again, I highlight it and I write Control Period. And I'm going to write Control Period again just to make it larger. There, I've written the ion formula for each ion, all right? So you need to go through those steps for each problem that you're going to be doing on your assignment today.